Octavio, thank you so much for joining us today. And first of all, congratulations for being nominated and selected to represent San Luis High School on the Billboards for the class of 2022. First question,
All right.
how did you feel, or what was your reaction when you found out you were going to be on it?
Honestly, it was kind of like funny because Miss Diller actually called me to come there, and she told me that she told me by email, right? And I was at work. I work at during first period at the bookstore, so I received the email at work, and I was like, okay, hopefully something important, you know. She said it was good news. I just came, and she said, oh, you've been nominated for the Billboard, and I was like, okay, guess I need to like do something to earn the prize. And she was like, no, you're selected. And I was like, wait, what? So it was a big surprise, honestly, because I did not think that I will be the one who's gonna be there. You know, it's surprising. Yeah.
I know one of the things that you've been involved in on campus is fine arts, and particularly band.
Yeah.
You're in leadership in the jazz band, and you really have, it's been a big part of your life here at San Luis. Can you tell me what you love about band and what that experience has been like?
For sure. Honestly, I love music. I love music. And it was kind of funny how I came up to be part of the jazz band and marching band, because at first I did not know anything about like reading music or playing. I played the saxophone, but before coming to San Luis, I used to play the guitar, and I wanted to take a class related to music, right? And I asked my counselor actually, and she said, oh, well, in band you can play the guitar. And I was like, sure, sign me up. I came in the first day of class, no guitar to the scene. And I was like, all right, I'll give it a try. And I got the saxophone. Thought it was like a cool instrument. So I picked it up and loved it. And ever since then, I've been enjoying every single moment. I learned a lot of stuff about myself too. I met a lot of my friends, my closest friends there. And I'm enjoying the experience a lot, honestly.
What's the experience that, you know, after you graduate and move into your future, that you'll look back on with band that you'll remember the most?
I could say that it hasn't happened yet.
Really?
Because we're planning a trip to Disneyland this month. We're planning a trip to this month for 2 days. We're actually gonna perform in a parade in there. So yeah, I hope to find that like experience, like something that I could like look back and say, wow, like that happened.
So can you tell me a little bit about the other things that you've been involved in, whether it's engineering, you know, you're the president of National Honor Society, just a little bit more about what you've been doing here at San Luis at your time.
Sure. So since the very beginning, I was good at math and science, so I wanted to do something related to that. So during my sophomore year, I entered the CT class of engineering to see like a broader picture of what engineering is, you know. And I liked the class. The teacher was really cool. He was one of the best teachers I had in high school, honestly. And I wish I could have him this year, but it's only a 2-year program, so like I finished it. I got my certification, and I decided that I want to be a mechanical engineer for that. And I'm just hoping that I could like finish my degree, honestly. And I'm excited because I saw the classes that I'm going to take next year, and they seem pretty hard, but I mean, I'm gonna roll with the punches. I'm gonna get there. I know. I trust myself. You know.
What's next for you after you walk up on that stage in a month? What's next? You want to major in mechanical engineering? Where are you gonna go? What do you want to be when you're done with college?
So I'm attending ASU next summer, and I'm just like excited. I'm excited, nervous, and it's a lot of mixed emotions, you know. Because I've been there before. During my freshman year, during a summer program. It was called Better Summer Scholars. I visited campus, stay over for like 2 weeks. But I've never been there like living there like as a college student, you know. So the thought of like living by my own and actually having the responsibility of like waking up, going to classes, you know, that kind of stuff, kind of scares me, but at the same time it excites me because I mean, it's kind of like a sense that I'm maturing to become like an adult now. So yeah.
Cool. And so what do you envision you doing in the future for a job or a career?
Definitely, I want to try to work like in Microsoft or Tesla. I don't know, like those kind of big companies. As a mechanical engineer, of course. And I don't know, maybe even go to the masters. But we'll see.
You mentioned Mr. Ramirez. Are there any other teachers or any other classes or anything that happened on campus that really helped get you from your first day on campus to graduation?
Sure. Like I said, I enjoy band, so I want to thank Mr. Parata, who was there since the very beginning, who actually like tolerated me because I honestly sucked at reading music, and I'm getting there. I'm good. I can say I'm good, but I'm not the best, of course. But yeah, another teacher I want to thank is Mrs. Solinger. She's my English 101 and English 102 teacher here at St. Luis High School. She is one of the best teachers, honestly. I don't know honestly if I took this class in college. I'm not the best at English, if you notice. If I had taken this class at college, I think I'll fail it, honestly. Or maybe even like be even pass it, but like
Just
barely. Yeah, exactly. Right now, I feel like she's really like she knows that I struggle at English, but she also helps me like improve in it, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm very thankful for her because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her.
Well, that's through that's a college course that
Yes.
you're taking on the San Luis campus.
Yes.
What motivated you to do that?
I wanted to like get rid of my credits early on, you know,
Yeah.
before entering college.
Yeah.
Cause I don't know, I wanted it cause I heard that college at first is like a boom, like a big change from high school to college. So I wanted to get started to not get overwhelmed with all the stuff that I needed to take the first year.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I've been struggling, I'm not gonna lie, but I mean it's part of the job, you know.
Octavio is a one-of-a-kind student. He's an amazing kid. He has so much potential. When I met Octavio, you could tell that he wanted to understand more, know more. How can I join the university? Since he was small, he wanted to go into the Arizona State University. And Octavio one day wants to become a mechanic engineer. And I believe with those academic grades, and he's just an amazing kid. I believe he's gonna do great things one day.
The last question for you. In 5 years, 10 years from now, if a freshman coming into San Luis came and asked you, what's one piece of advice you'd give them?
Academics or even sports, it's a regret. It's one of my biggest regrets here, not getting involved in sports. I should have joined cross country or even track, I don't know. But get involved in whatever, clubs, academics. NHS is one of the best clubs I've been to, honestly, because you interact with a lot of people that you know that have the same aspirations as you know, and yeah, it's a good club to be around, and you're gonna at first you're gonna struggle because I mean you're gonna get used to it, you know, but yeah, it's the first thing I would tell them is to get involved.